How has this toy store near you affected you in the past year since it aired?
It saved our store essentially. Prior to a toy store near you coming out, I would ship out like 10 to 20 packages a month, and literally overnight it went to 100 a month. And obviously when you're closed during a pandemic, you rely on those online orders to, keep you afloat. And it was crazy, but the outpouring from the world after it came out was amazing. 2 weeks after it came out, I got this package. This guy sent me this Godzilla butane lighter from England that said he was so inspired by us that he felt like he needed to send me something. And I talk about how I love Godzilla in the show.
Oh, yeah.
But we started getting gifts and paintings from all over the U.S. Like gifts. I have a stack in the storeroom that I need to find room to hang up. It's been amazing. And the nacelle company, the people that put it on, they sent us a little check for royalties from what they made off the Amazon, the people that actually pay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they took care of us. And I remember, halfway through filming a Toy Store Near You, with how bad COVID was and how stressed out my wife and I were being in the medical field and in the store, we just thought we were just going to close the store and just reopen in a year. The stress was just and I remember calling Brian Volkweiss, the producer of the show, and telling him hey man, I know we're filming this. It's getting too tough. I don't know, I don't know if we can keep this going. And he was just like, Terry, whatever you need, we're here for you. We don't care if you need financial, emotional, whatever support you need. We want to make sure stores like you don't close.
Stay, yeah.
And even though I never asked them for assistance, that was just this gas I needed to keep me going. But then the outpouring after the show came out, and still, now that the third season's out, now it's a whole other cycle of people messaging me hey, I just discovered your store. I'm watching the new season and went back and watched the old thing. So it's been amazing, and the producers of the show constantly check up on us and include us on things, and I truly feel so lucky that our tiny little store got included. And that it was insane.
Second episode.
What's that? Second, and it couldn't be better. I think the second episode's better than being on the first episode. So many things just fell in line with it, but I thank them all the time.
Oh yeah. And then you were able to open this huge store.
Yeah, well, and a lot of people kind of attribute us moving to financial gainings, I guess. But truth be told, I did not want to move out of the small store. I'm a guy, I like man caves, I like small places. And we just didn't feel safe with, not for us, but for our customers in the old spot. Because if you remember, it's 280 square feet.
Closet. Felt like a closet, right?
Oh, closet. I thought you said closet. No, it was. But I love that because you don't see that anywhere.
Exactly.
But it just got to the point where if I had 6 people in the store, people would be looking through toys.
Shoulder to shoulder, yeah.
Yeah, but they'd be paranoid. And
so now we have more space.
Yeah, and we actually, my wife and I were talking about, again, closing the store, reopening in a year, because we didn't feel it was safe for our customers. And literally the night that Liz and I had the big conversation, I don't know if this is safe for our customers anymore.
Yeah.
The next day, this space opened up, and the landlord.
There we go.
The landlord from
2 doors down.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was just serendipitous. But having a bigger space outside and more room has definitely benefited us. I'm glad we did it. It's still stressful because rent, insurance, everything's 3 times what it was in the little store. But as a whole, it's been working out great for us. Plus, we have a lot of things in the works for special guests for next year and some other kind of fun stuff. And this will give us the proper room to be able to do some things like that once we feel safe of the pandemic stuff.
Sounds great. And then, as I'm filming, you're going to be at Crypticon and Fountain City again. So talk to viewers about your connection to Kansas City and events you do there and your love, if you have, for it and all that.
Well, yeah, Crypticon. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a horror movie fanatic. I mean, my love has always been horror movies from day one, from being a little kid, being obsessed with Halloween and Godzilla. So Crypticon, the only year I haven't vended there was the very first year. And I've vended every year since because it's kind of my peeps, you know, like the horror community. And it's great. When it moved to St. Joe, it was not as fun because the layout was kind of weird. But now they're moving it back to Kansas City, and I saw the floor plan. It looks a lot better, and it's always a lot of fun. People dress cosplay just like they do at Planet Comic Con or any other convention. And obviously, you know, like when I'm vending at Planet Comic Con, I bring more comic booky type heroes, and in Crypticon, I bring more horror movie type stuff. So I love it. And then Fountain City, I guess we only did it. It's only been one
time, yeah, because of COVID.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. Like Barry and the guys that involved with it are kind of longtime friends of mine that I met through the toy community, and
yeah, me too. Yeah,
they're trying to do something cool.
Oh yeah,
you know, and I like that a lot of these small conventions are popping up because I feel like each has its own flavor. I don't feel like they're carbon copies of each other. Like I feel like they're touching spots that other places aren't getting. You know, plus. I love Planet Comic Con, love vending there, but man, it's a lot of people. So sometimes it's nice to have it where it's not so everyone bumping into you every
packed,
5 seconds, you know?
Exactly.